First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the New Orleans Saints. The veteran kicker, Graham Gano, puts it on the tee. And off we go from the Superdome. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Shotgun now for Jones. That's caught. Trey Palmer. They're going to work this down inside the 45. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
That's good.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Throwing on first down is Jones. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. It is 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Jones. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he's in. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Tucker's extra point is up and good. And the Saints will take a 7-0 lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. He'll take it at the 12. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. He'll go play action here with Dart. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 32 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Brings up second down.
Motion man is Hyatt. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. Looking to throw. It's Dart. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Neighbors in motion. Dart going to throw here on second down. Flush to his right. That one intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown Saints.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy that following a long return like that, and then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. Listen, you're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. On the play fake, here's Dart. Flushed to his left. Now he'll run. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
First down.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He's got his man, that's Slayton. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll bring up second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Scatterboo, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. That one taken in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York.
New York.
Oftentimes, you can tell the decision about whether or not a team is going to go for it on 4th down based on what they do on 3rd down, and I think they knew they had an extra down in their back pocket. Try on 3rd and goal to go through the air, and even if you fail, you still got one more shot at it, and it results in a touchdown.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Raleigh, cause it's cheaper.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. This one complete to Palmer. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Now a give running left with Kamara. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about one. Abdul-Carter there to bring him down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And it's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Gain of 9 yards. And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Jones to throw. Brought in by Chris Olave. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 2-yard
From
gain.
the 41.
Brings up
Here's
second down.
2nd and 7.
41-yard line.
Jones. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. First and 10.
That's good for another Saints. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he's in! Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Extra point try now for Tucker. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Slayton is the man in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. To the air on second down. Dart. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
I think at this point here, second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here, they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things. That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll go, and here's Dart. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Blackmon. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. And he'll be taken down. They got us back at the 50-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Third and long.
Third down and 20.
Back to throw is Jones. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Saints tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. She'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. He'll be forced outright. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On 2nd down, Dart. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop with just over a minute remaining in this first half. On 1st down, Dart. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. The throw is Dart. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. This will be a Saints first down as he gets up to the 24. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterbook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Dart. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Giants. On play action, it is Dart. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They're going to work this down inside the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Neighbors in motion. Play fake, now Dart. That's caught, and it's Cam Scatterbook. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 2. Motion man is Hyatt. To the air again goes Dart. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. They get 20 on the connection. That's good for a Giants first down. Dart gonna throw it again. He'll go into the slide there. It'll be a gain of a couple.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Dart going to throw it on 2nd down. Headed left, buying time. And he'll take this one in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry.
they scored, you can see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Remember now, with the amended rule, onside kicks are now legal outside the fourth quarter, and they get to try it from the 34-yard line.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Jones now on first down. Here, a short one to Taysom Hill. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 43, here's 2nd and 3. It'll be a run out of the gun with Kamara. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. First down, New Orleans.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Throwing on first down is Jones. Shaheed with the catch. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. From the gun, it's Jones. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line. Rashid Shaheed, touchdown Saints.
This is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
Tucker for the point out.
Lining up for the extra point.
He's got it. Saints will extend this third quarter lead.
Saints 31, Giants 12.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first and 10, here is Dart. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Out of shotgun, it's Dart. He'll get back to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. need much. It is 3rd and inches. Looking to throw. It's Dart. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a first down.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down. There's no more efficient play in the NFL like the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On the play fake, here's Dart. And open downfield, it's Johnson. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
First down, Giants.
To the air once more is Dart. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. They'll go play action here with Dart. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. Let's pick it up on 3rd down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Forced to his right. That is caught. And he's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. We have a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll run on 1st down with Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll hold them to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Shotgun now for Jones. Got it into the hands of Olave. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive for us Saints.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead. But you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So, they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. A give up the middle with Kamara. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with a minute 56 to go. They'll drop to throw. He connects with Palmer on that one. And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take the timeout.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. We'll try and run for this with Kamara. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Off the play pick. He'll look to throw. Well, left side, that's Johnson.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run-after catchability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
Here's 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's Dark. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. To throw, it's Dark on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw and the pass is incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dark. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think like they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dark. going to look downfield once again. And the Saints are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes, and I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you're going to gain that experience the hard way.
So this one, a win for the Saints. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.
Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life. The career's more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. What I'm I can boot you, either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. Oh my God, that's baby. Well, alright, tryna fight in the night. Come alive, ain't it sneak? Ain't it?
High five! I'm Scott Hanson, and this is your Week 5 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. We begin with a good interconference matchup. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. This would turn out to be one of the biggest plays of the game. The Black Knights continue to have enough. They make it 5 straight wins to start the new year. From there, it's down to the Big Easy in New Orleans. We'll check in on the Saints. They're hosting the New York Football Giants. And it's the former Giants starter doing it against his old mates, Daniel Jones. 47 yards for the touchdown. The Saints get their 5th win on the year as they get the victory here. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the Miami Dolphins. And oh, it's the Cheetah, Tyreek Hill. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get him. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.
If you didn't know, better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause a side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be silent like bass hitters. Them other fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girl better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah.